the last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be
you.
me.
I don't care about nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next.
It's official. We have finally witnessed the last face-off between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, and the atmosphere was electric. Two icons standing on a historic stage with a tension that screams fight of the century. But that's just the beginning. We are breaking down everything you need to know, from the raw energy in that moment to the stacked undercard filled with rising talents, the wild promotions, the massive money pouring in from Turkey, the involvement of Dana White, and why the entire boxing world is completely divided on who walks away with the win. And on top of that, we are revisiting Amir Khan's verdict, the only fighter who has actually shared the ring with both Canelo and Crawford.
Undisputed glory on the line.
Solid eyes, they're not feeling eyes. Jerry telling me, put it through the ball. This is the fight test, and this team. This is my last chance, the only one to prove it. I'm Drake, the balls in the pitch.
Alright, let's get into the face-off because this was nothing like a normal stare-down. Most of the time, fighters meet eyes, maybe throw out a little trash talk, and it ends there. But this moment felt like a full mind game before a single punch was thrown. Canelo walked in calm, cold, and absolutely confident with that familiar "I've done this 1,000 times" presence. He carried himself like a champion who has ruled for years and has no intention of giving up his crown. Crawford, on the other hand, showed up with razor-sharp focus, the kind of stare that feels like it could slice through steel. No blinking, no smiling. Bud stood there like a soldier stepping into battle, completely locked in and dead serious.
Oh, so what you like? You like
And you know what really set the crowd off? The slight shoves and the sharp words that flew when their team stepped in too close, forcing security to rush in and keep things under control.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only... Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm going to be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
You could feel the tension rising in the air. This was no longer hype or promotion. It was real. Both camps have been taking shots at each other for months, and now that they were finally standing face to face for the last time before fight night, it had become personal. The fans absolutely loved it. Social media exploded instantly with clips, memes, predictions, everything. Some people are even calling this one of the best face-offs in recent years.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. You know, he's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. You know, so everybody, you know, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, you know, we taking this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terence, you have said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
When I win. I didn't say if I win. Okay. I said when I win.
When you win. Well, with that, you know, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. There ain't nothing less to...
Now let's talk about why this fight is bigger than anything modern boxing has seen. Canelo Alvarez, 63 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 knockouts. The undisputed super middleweight king. The man who unified all 4 belts at 168 and is already considered a living legend. On the other side is Terence Crawford, undefeated with 41 wins and 31 knockouts, a multi-division world champion who demolished Errol Spence Jr. and proved he is not just elite, but truly special. But here is the twist. Crawford is moving up 2 whole weight classes for this fight, stepping straight into Canelo's territory at 168. Oh, and do not forget, this is happening at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas with 65,000 seats inside the home of the Raiders. This is not just a fight, it is an event. Interview 8, And let us be honest, one of the biggest reasons this fight is hyped to the moon is the size and weight difference. Because this is not just a small gap, since we are talking about a full-blown leap across divisions, as Canelo has been fighting at 168 pounds at super middleweight and even moved to 175 when he faced fighters like Sergey Kovalev and Dmitry Bivol.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. They cry.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
This man is built like a tank, with a stocky frame, tree trunk legs, and raw power that makes every punch felt by his opponents. He is used to trading heavy shots with fighters much bigger than Crawford. Meanwhile, Terence "Bud" Crawford has done his best work at 135, 140, and 147. Yes, he has been dominant, cleaned out the welterweight division, and made Errol Spence Jr. look like an amateur. But moving up to 168 is a completely different challenge. It's like stepping into another universe.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight.
People keep asking, can Crawford's speed, reflexes, and boxing IQ really overcome pure size and strength? Or is he walking straight into a buzzsaw that even his slick skills cannot escape? And here's the thing. Canelo himself has downplayed it in interviews, basically saying, this fight doesn't even make sense because of the weight difference. Crawford is too small. He doesn't belong here. You can tell Canelo sees Bud stepping into his kingdom, his comfort zone, where size dominates and power rules everything.
I want to speak to you about some of Turkey's comments. He said he doesn't want Tom and Jerry, people running away in the ring. What did you make of that?
I agree with that. I agree with that. You know, people want to see a good fight. People want to see a good fight, and I agree with that.
Do you think
because, you know, people come and spend money to see a great fight, and if the other fighter come and run all the night and don't make a good fight, it's deceptional.
Do you think he saw your fight with Skull and potentially came to the conclusion?
And we talk after. We talk after about that, and it's very sad. But, you know, it is what it is.
I know.
Crawford will do that?
I hope not. I hope not, because we expect a great fight, the fight of the century, right? So
now let's not overlook the undercard, because Turki Alalshik made sure this entire card is stacked from top to bottom.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fights.
We have Callum Walsh taking on Fernando Vargas Jr., two undefeated fighters, both hungry and dangerous. And this matchup could easily steal the show. Then there's Christian and Billy versus Lester Martinez. And these guys do not hold back. Billy is 29-0 with 24 knockouts, holding the WBC interim belt. Martinez is 19-0 with 16 knockouts. And to kick things off, Muhammad Alal faces John Ornelas. Alal is just 4 fights in, but undefeated, while Ornelas is 5-2, gritty and willing to scrap. So yes, this card is not just about Canelo versus Crawford. It's about giving fans a full night of non-stop action, showing they want this to be the fight card of the year.
Tonight, Terence Crawford was with Turki Alalshik at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turki Alalshik calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
no comment.
Now, who do we have to thank for this spectacle? None other than Turki Alalshik and Dana White. Turki, the mastermind behind Riyadh season, is leaving his mark all over boxing. He's the one who called this the fight of the century, and honestly, he might not be wrong. He's investing huge money to make this global, from press tours to massive marketing campaigns.
Oscar De La Hoya wasted my time with this question.
Yeah, we saw Oscar De La Hoya trying to say that the fight was going to take place maybe in the daytime.
Yeah, this is what I want from you, to say his name. I decide with Dana White to have a breakfast in MGM at 10 a.m. inshallah. Then we will go to the arena to have the fights quick, and after that we will go dinner to Carbon, and in the night we will watch Conjuring because it will launch in September. Oscar De La Hoya wastes my time with this question. Of course, this is in the peak. This is the boxing, the sport #1 in the world. This is Canelo and Crawford.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
And then there's Dana White, UFC's boss, stepping into boxing for the first time. That's a crossover no one saw coming, but it shows just how massive this fight really is. The press conferences have been chaotic, with pushing, shouting, and near brawls on stage. And let's be honest, that's what keeps fans glued. Every move, every insult, every moment is crafted to keep us hooked until the first bell rings. Now let's talk about the split in the boxing world, because fans and analysts are seriously divided. On one side, you have Team Canelo saying Bud is too small, the power gap too wide, and once Canelo lands, it's over.
I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be almost the same.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
They highlight Canelo's chin, his experience at super middleweight, and his resume of elite fighters he's already beaten. On the other side, you have Team Crawford, who believe Bud's boxing IQ, timing, and switch hitting skills will frustrate Canelo. They think Crawford's precise counters, clever angles, and ring generalship can neutralize the Mexican's raw power.
You had Canelo and Terence Crawford here for a press conference this week. What's it been like for you to get to see that fight come to fruition, given your boxing background? A lot of people don't understand like that you've come from boxing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, you know, like I said, leading up to, you know, the press conference and at the press conference, for this to be my first fight to remote is incredible.
And then there's Amir Khan, the only fighter to face both. He was brutally knocked out by Canelo and stopped by Crawford, so his opinion matters. Khan says Crawford has the boxing IQ to read everything, the movement to frustrate, and the hidden power to actually hurt Canelo. But he admits Canelo is naturally stronger and more powerful. In short, Khan thinks this fight comes down to whether Bud's brains can outsmart Canelo's brawn.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got?
Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yeah.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that where Crawford is lacking is that he should test the waters even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog. He's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out till that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall. You know, black and brown is how you get down.
This fight isn't only about belts. It's about legacy. For Canelo, a victory here cements him as arguably the greatest Mexican fighter ever and one of the top pound-for-pound stars in history. For Crawford, a win would be huge, moving up 2 weight classes to dethrone Canelo, instantly putting him into the GOAT conversations.
I think Bud gonna cook Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, you know, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, you know, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height wise, yeah, he's kind of small. So I don't think so now.
Corey, how you got a decision to stoppage? Because Bradman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop him.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone and talked about it, but I think that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud can crack too.
With White's involvement and Saudi backing the money, this could change how boxing is seen forever. So here's the real question. Who you got? Are you with Canelo, the power-punching king of 168, or Terence Bud Crawford, the undefeated genius chasing greatness across weight classes? Drop your predictions in the comments. Don't forget, Fight Night is September 13th, live from Allegiant Stadium, streaming free on Netflix. Also, like this video, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next video.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look,
you fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's weight.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean.
Yeah.
So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard.
Yeah.
Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah. But why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo?